Now at 6, we have the latest on the Rowena Fire near the Dalles. This is video our crews took of the flames early this morning just east of Rowena. Thank you for joining us. I'm China Green. Our top story this morning continues to be the Rowena Fire, which quickly spread to more than 2,500 acres after starting up just before 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Here's a better look at where the fire is located. I-84 is back open, but it was shut down between Hood River and the Dalles throughout much of Wednesday evening as the fire spread alongside the interstate. We have team coverage with our Thomas Schultz out live just west of the Dalles and meteorologist Rod Hill tracking the latest weather conditions. Let's first go to Thomas in the field.
Hey, good morning, China. And we are just west of the Dalles now. We were showing you the fire about half of an hour ago. We've come further west. We passed a fire truck who seems to be monitoring that and checking the line to make sure it doesn't go any further, inching toward the Dalles. And there's a big reason for the spot that they picked, about a quarter, maybe a tenth of a mile back westward. This is a mobile home park just outside of the Dalles, just west of the Dalles. And you can see, look, we were looking at the evacuation lines and where this mobile park sits. It's really on the edge. It's unclear from the eye if they are in level 3 go now or if they are not. But some people have not seemed to evacuate just yet. We want to pan left here to this one mobile home that we're seeing, and you can see in the window there's still some cats just sitting inside of that home. We've seen a cat outside as well. No sign of anybody here, but still a lot of cars obviously around the area. And in this area, it's completely unscathed so far. Once again, the firefighters are monitoring it just a little bit further west. And this is a little bit different than what we're going to see right across the other side of the interstate. I'll show you in just a second, but still long grass, which if you go back westward has completely burned. Here it is unscathed, but it is very dry. If we pan over to the other side of the interstate though, it's a completely different story. On I-84 heading westbound, you can see smoke and you can see where this long grass was maybe a couple of hours ago. It's completely burned through and charred and is now just soot and smoke and continuing to burn. I want to show you guys the evacuation map that I was talking about. You can see level 3 go now evacuation stretching from Rowena almost to the Dalles. That line, that red line from red to yellow, that's about where we are right now, just outside of the Dalles. Right now, Dalles residents are in level 2 B set evacuation orders. And currently more than 2,000 homes are under evacuation orders. I want to show you a little bit of what we saw earlier this morning. This was around 4:30 this morning as we were driving out here toward the fire. The whole hillside right above I-84 just completely engulfed in fire just east of Rowena. Lots of heavy smoke, heavy gust of wind all morning long out there. We know that 20 homes so far have burned in this fire, and in the latest update from the state, it's still 0% contained and has now burned 2,500 acres. That's according to the latest state update. It is important to note, though, that update was at 8:18 last night, so we're looking for more current information and continuing to monitor that. Wasco County Sheriff's Office says they'll have more information for us soon. Of course, high winds have been a factor all of yesterday, all of this morning as well. That led to a mobilization of task forces from across our area. The Wasco County Sheriff's Office is warning citizens again west of the Dalles that they will see firefighters performing something called backburning. What that is essentially fighting fire with fire by burning ahead of the active area. We can see just this morning, we've seen a lot of crews out there in the hills trying to knock down this fire and get it a little bit under control.
This has been a very fast-moving wildfire. We're working very hard on stopping any forward progression, but we would rather be safe than sorry.
Now, there are a couple of areas that people can go for shelter. The Dalles Middle School was a place that people could be overnight last night. That's a Red Cross shelter. They can go out there again this morning. If you have livestock, if you have trailers, if you have horses, the spot for that is the Wasco County Fairgrounds. That's down in Tye Valley. Once again, all morning long, we've been going back and forth with the gusts of wind. They're not as strong as they were, but they're still pretty heavy, and as Rod has told us all day long, that's going to be a consistent thing all throughout the day. We're going to have winds here, again, west of the Dalles, right by this mobile home park. We are okay right now. That is something that, of course, we will continue to monitor and check on throughout the day. as we cover the Rowena Fire.